Hi! Since last time I showed you my sketchbook, I thought it might be cool to make a video showing the process of how I make my pages. As you can probably hear, my throat still isn't in the best condition, so I may still sound a bit raspy. Sorry about that. Alright, what are we making today? I had this idea for a pretty long time, ever since I started making this sketchbook actually, but I was kinda putting it off because I wasn't really feeling inspired to do it. But yeah, today is the day. Since it's so fucking cold where I live, and every time you have to go outside, you have to put this whole armor of clothing as to not to freeze. Keep in mind I might be a little biased because I don't have much tolerance for cold weather. But yeah, anyways, we'll be making a summer slash vacation themed page because I need some sun in my life. But yeah, it's inspired by one of the future chapters in my comic when Tim, Ron, and Max go to the Ocean City, New Jersey, for vacation. I always love the vibe of it, and I would love to make some pages about it in my sketchbook. As you'll notice in a minute, it's pretty different from the stuff I usually do for my sketchbook, because as you probably noticed in my previous video, go watch it if you haven't seen it. A lot of my pages are very dark, horror themed or something like that, and I'm planning this one to be this very bright and sunny and stuff, so yeah, something different. I'm very excited for those. What I'm doing here, I'm just sketching the drawings. As I said while showing you my sketchbook last time, it got so thick and hard to work with. You basically can't draw in it normally anymore. So now every time I want to make a new page, I just have to glue things in. I'm using a red colored pencil instead of a normal one because I want them to look like extra light and delicate, as if sun was shining on them. A bold liner just wouldn't fit them. I actually rarely use fine liners anymore. I used to do liners with them every time, but when I started experimenting with portraits, I discovered that not using it as an outline for everything fitted my style a little better. I still sometimes use them though, or as in this case, something like a black colored pencil. So yeah, coloring time. I'm using alcohol markers. They are my favorite medium. I would also like to try these cool acrylic markers one day. I've seen people make such beautiful stuff with them. Just look at it. It looks so smooth and almost like gouache paint in some cases. They're great. I'm mostly using these very light colors and then some blue for the jeans. I'm a huge sucker for the blue and white combo. It just looks so nice and soothing. For the shadows, I'm using this darker, colder tone, almost purplish, so they look, well, like shadows. I'm also using it for the shading on the t-shirt, cause, yeah, why not? And then I start using colored pencils to give it similar look to that dancing drawing I made for my sketchbook not so long ago. Just, less chaotic and more clean, because we still want that bright, sunny look. So I'm actually mostly using just this dandelion shade of yellow and the rest of my red colored pencil. I really need to buy a new set. These guys are so old. I think I got them for my birthday in like 2019 or something. I just haven't been using them for the past few years because I got into digital drawing, then started working on my comic, and if I wanted to do some traditional drawings, I usually just chose alcohol markers because they fit my style better. But recently I discovered that colored pencils can accompany them, creating this cool and unique effect. So yeah, I started using them again. So as you can see, I'm using the color blue pretty sparsely because I don't want it to overpower the lighter, warmer tones. Now I'm just adding some details to his shirt. Again, the blue and white combo. The shirt is based on this one I found on Pinterest. If you're curious, I'm not really good with coming up with like shirt prints stuff, so I just reference an existing one. Yeah. And then I'm kinda layering all the things using the brown colored pencil and markers to make the shadows deeper. Yeah. So this page is actually the first one with Ron on it in my sketchbook. I can't believe I haven't drawn him in there before. I mean, it might apply to what I said earlier about most of my pages being a completely different vibe from his. But yeah, I'm finally doing him justice. I'll definitely make more Ron pages in the future because I love this goofy goober. I have this one chapter when he's dressed as Titania from Midsummer's Night Dream for a theater play, and I would really like to make a spread about it. Thought I could use these beautiful holographic plastic thingies, you know the ones, for the wings and stuff. Some gold elements like gold wire, something, dried flowers maybe. I still have some left from last summer and spring. Oh my, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom again so I can make more. I really loved making them last year. I saw this video of how you can make stickers out of them, and I immediately fell in love. Just look at them, they look so pretty. I think my favorite ones that I made are these cherry blossom ones and these Mirabelle plum ones. They are called Mirabelka in my language, and there's a lot of them in my area, and they have really beautiful flowers when they bloom. So here I made some mistakes. I tried coloring this close up and it looked very ugly, and I started doubting if it's really a good idea to put it on this page at all. So here you can see me trying to draw it again from a different angle. I thought maybe this will make it look better, but eventually I just gave up on this one too. We'll just do something different here. But for now, let's do something about these peaches. In the last video I mentioned that I'm not really a fruit person, and though it got a lot better since I was a kid, I still find it hard to enjoy a lot of the fruits, peaches included. I love peach flavored things. One time I remember buying these peach flavored Japanese gummies, and let me tell you, Japanese gummies are on a completely different level. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly recommend them. Their taste is really close to the one of the actual fruit and less artificial, and they are like really, really good. Shit, I need to buy some. It's been a long time since I last had them actually. But yeah, although I don't really like peaches, I love how they look. It is a case with many of the fruits. So yeah, peach is done, and now I'm drawing some sun cream bottles. They will be our replacement for the peach eating close-up that turned out ugly. I just googled some 80s sun creams and chose the ones that had colors that would fit our sketchbook page. Similar process to the previous drawings. Also, you can see me going back to the peaches with a little bit of blue. That's because I realized I can make the shadows on them look deeper and more realistic with it. And now the fun part, cutting everything out. Boom, trash bag jump scare. Now I'm just looking for some things that would fit the vacation vibe. I have some pair of stickers my friend got me for my birthday, some envelope thingy my dad brought from Portugal, a map of Bologna in Italy I think, some other map, this weird martini thing, a plastic bag, and this thingy. So here are the pages, we will be gluing these things on. I went ahead and made some sketches earlier, so I have a brief idea how to organize the drawings so they make a nice composition. I'm planning on making a whole spread with this theme, but today we'll do just one page because one, I am tired and don't have the energy for making a whole spread in one evening, and two, this video would be way too long. So yeah, people would definitely get bored and click off. Even now, I'm worried I'm just yapping about some uninteresting shit, and most of you watching this just got bored and clicked off to watch something more interesting. I didn't want this drawing process to be too sped up, so it's hard to watch and you can't really see what I'm doing. I'm still learning how to do this YouTube. Yeah. So here I am trying to arrange this envelope as some kind of background. I also thought about maybe putting some cardboard here, but I decided it would look better if I just leave it like that. So here I'm just quickly erasing the pencil so it looks nice and clean. Now I will show you how I make this simple popping 3D effect that I talked about in the previous video. I'm basically taking some stripes of paper and then folding them into these accordion-like thingies. Also, please ignore this mysterious blue dot on my finger. I somehow didn't realize it was here till I started editing. Now I'm just putting glue on the both sides of it, and I am an idiot and did it outside of my camera's view so you couldn't see what I was doing. But you basically just fold it again and it all just sticks to itself. And now I am putting it on the back of one of the drawings, just gluing it there. And here I decided one was not enough, so I made another one just to make it more stable. And tada! Just making sure it stays in one place, pressing it around the places where these paper thingies are. You can also skip the gluing part and it will result in this like spring thing. So if you want to move it around later, it may be a better option. But here I just want them to pop and the different drawings to be kind of layered to make it more visually interesting. So I'm not making these springy things. Here I'm trying to see if it would look nice to put just a piece of this envelope in the background, and yeah, I just ended up tearing a part from it and putting it behind the drawings. And now we'll make the plastic bag with the peaches even more plasticky, with the help of this plastic bag. See, I told you I will make use of it. I just need a small piece to glue it on top of this to create an illusion of it being a real plastic bag. I'm putting some glue on the back of the drawing and folding the plastic so it sticks to it. The back of it kind of looks like a crunch up or whatever these things are called. Yeah, some more glue to help it stay in one place, and now I'm going back with the scissors and trimming off the axis. another paper thingy, and we're gluing it to the page. See how cool it looks? Just like a real plastic bag. And now something I came up with spontaneously while putting this page together, some wooden beads. I have a ton of them laying around in my drawer, and I thought they will make a cool addition to these pages. Also, if you're scared of needles and don't like the sight of them, skip to the minute showed on screen because I am going to be using one. I picked these colors to match the page. I also thought about using red ones, but it looked too chaotic in my opinion, so I'm just sticking with these three. I'm putting a lot of glue here to make sure it doesn't untie itself. It would make a huge mess and we don't want that. I didn't really like this painting here anyway, so it doesn't matter if a part of it gets covered in glue. And ta-da! We're done. It looks so cute, it's giving kidcore vibes. What's left now is gluing on these sun cream bottles, again using the paper accordions. Now I'm just trying putting a bunch of different things here in the corner for some more action, but ultimately decided none of them really fit. I instead decided to use this brown paper thing. I didn't really know what it's meant for. I remember my friend being like, hey, you want that? And just gifting me this whole giant sketchpad of it. And as a final touch, I have this payday wrapper. I don't think they sell them in my country, but I got this one from my mom's friend. I remember it tasting really good. If they ever make it to our stores, I'll definitely buy them. And yeah, like that, we finished the whole page. I really love how it came out. It looks so sunny and bright like I wanted it to. Can't wait to make the second one with you guys. Hi, it's me again. I wanted to thank you for watching. And just, if you stick to the end, I'm very glad if you did. I don't know. I'm just rambling without the script. Yeah, more videos coming. When? I have no idea. But yeah, I'll definitely do something more. So yeah, thank you for watching one more time. Have a great day and